Have you been feeling a bit off lately? Maybe you've been unusually tired, a little more emotional than usual, or perhaps even drifting into a strange calm you can't quite explain. You're not alone. Across the globe, people are sensing something subtle, but undeniably real. And while it may feel like just another quiet shift in your mood or energy, the truth might be much deeper. Beneath our feet, the heartbeat of the Earth, what scientists call the Schumann Resonance, has risen to power 23. When we see power 23 on the charts, it might not trigger alarm bells the way a power 50 or 60 would. But in the realm of subtle energy and emotional resonance, a softer frequency can actually be more profound. Why? Because it doesn't come crashing in with chaos. Instead, it works gently, almost like a whisper from the cosmos, asking us to listen more deeply, to slow down, and to notice what we've been ignoring in the noise. Some people are already reporting symptoms: vivid dreams, mood swings, physical fatigue, and emotional sensitivity. Others are noticing synchronicities, those moments when the universe seems to be winking at you, aligning signs in your life like breadcrumbs leading you toward a deeper truth. These aren't random. They're part of the awakening that often comes with these energetic movements. And right now, Power 23 is acting like a quiet invitation into a more soulful version of reality. By the end of this videos, you'll have a clearer understanding of how these energetic shifts could be influencing your thoughts, feelings, and even your relationships. And more importantly, you'll walk away with some practical insights to help you align with this energy and stay grounded no matter what kind of waves the Earth's vibrations are sending our way. Ready to dive deep into the mysterious connection between Earth's frequencies and your own energy? If you're feeling Power 23, drop a 23 in the comments. Let's jump in. What exactly is the Power 23 energy? To understand this, we have to take a look at the patterns of energy that have been surfacing over the last few months. Typically, the Schumann resonance fluctuates between 7.83 Hz, which is considered its baseline frequency, and it can spike up higher, but these shifts are usually pretty short-lived. The Power 23 spike, though, it's like the energetic dial on the planet has turned up a few notches. Some experts are even suggesting that this particular frequency surge is linked to a collective awakening, a time where humanity as a whole might be experiencing a shift in consciousness. This isn't just some random cosmic event. It's a profound energetic influence that's guiding us towards something new, something transformative. There are theories that the Power 23 surge marks the beginning of a new global energetic cycle, one that we haven't experienced before. It's as if the Earth is recalibrating itself, and in turn, we're being nudged, or maybe even jolted, to recalibrate our own energy. Think of it like a tuning fork. When the Earth's frequency shifts, it sends ripples through the collective consciousness, and our personal and collective vibrations have to adjust to stay in harmony with it. Now, how does this play out in the real world? Let's talk about the physical manifestations of this energy. If you've been feeling off, like a little extra spacey or ungrounded lately, it's not all in your head. Many people report feeling the effects of these energetic shifts physically. Some of the common things people are noticing include headaches, especially around the temples or the crown of the head, a sense of being ungrounded or detached from the world around them, and even mood swings. You might have found yourself having days where you're on top of the world, and other days where you feel overwhelmed for no particular reason. It's like your body is adjusting to something big, and it's not quite sure how to cope with it yet. And then there are the vivid dreams. If you've noticed yourself dreaming in technicolor or experiencing dreams that feel so real, you can't tell if you were actually awake or asleep. This is another sign that the energy is shifting around you. Vivid dreams can be a way for your subconscious to process all these energetic changes. You might also be feeling a bit spaced out during the day, like your mind is on autopilot or disconnected from your body. Some people even describe the sensation as if they're walking through the world in a bit of a haze. Now, let's zoom out a bit and dive deeper into the spiritual implications of the Power 23 energy. For those of us on a spiritual journey, this is where things get even more interesting. Spiritual seekers have been watching the changes in the Earth's energy with a lot of curiosity and even excitement. Many believe that this particular frequency surge is a guiding force for humanity, one that's steering us toward greater awareness and transformation. It's almost as if this energy is setting the stage for a collective ascension, a rise in our collective consciousness. The idea of ascension isn't just a spiritual buzzword. It's the concept that humanity can evolve to a higher level of awareness, where we move past old limitations, fears, and negative patterns. It's about reaching a higher vibration, not just as individuals, but as a collective. And what's fascinating is that this Power 23 surge could very well be a key part of that process. Think about it. If we're all part of this interconnected web of energy, then as the Earth shifts, so do we. And as we tune into these shifts, we can move through them with greater ease and understanding. This energy might be the catalyst for something big, something that's been brewing beneath the surface of our everyday lives for a long time. In a way, it's like we're being given an energetic push toward embracing a new way of living, one that's more aligned with our true nature, more connected to each other, and more in harmony with the planet. And while it can feel disorienting or even challenging at times, it's also a powerful opportunity for growth. But here's the thing. We're not just talking about this energy as some abstract concept. We're living through it right now. You might feel the effects on a personal level, whether it's the strange physical sensations, the intense emotions, or the sudden moments of clarity that seem to come out of nowhere. This energy shift is nudging us to become more mindful of our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions, helping us align with a higher frequency. It's about tuning in to this new energetic cycle and choosing to evolve with it. And if you're wondering whether you're the only one feeling this, trust me, you're not. More and more people are starting to feel these energetic shifts, whether they recognize them as part of the Schumann Resonance or not. It's showing up in different ways for different people, but the key is that we're all connected to this greater frequency, and it's working through us in ways we may not fully understand yet. The important thing is that we're open to it, ready to embrace the changes it's bringing and willing to adjust to this new rhythm of life. So, how do we work with this energy? How do we align ourselves with this Power 23 frequency without feeling overwhelmed? That's what we'll get into next. But first, take a moment to reflect on how you've been feeling recently. Have you been more sensitive to your emotions, more aware of the world around you? These might not just be random experiences. They could be the result of tuning in to the Earth's powerful energy shifts. And you're not alone in this. We're all riding this wave together. Now that we've talked about what the Power 23 shift is and the larger picture of how it's affecting the Earth's energy, let's zoom in and get more personal. If you've been feeling a little off lately, like things are shifting inside of you, even if you don't fully understand why, you're not imagining it. These energetic changes have a real, tangible impact on how we feel, both physically and emotionally. Let's break down some of the common sensations people are reporting, because if you've been experiencing them, you're definitely not alone. Let's start with the physical sensations. Now, these aren't necessarily easy to pinpoint at first, but once you recognize them, it becomes clear that they're part of the energetic shifts happening around you. One of the most common things people report is ear ringing, or a kind of buzzing sound that seems to come from nowhere. If you've ever experienced this, you know it can be disorienting, like the sound is just lingering in your ears and you're left wondering if you're hearing things. But it's not just a random noise, it's a sign that your energy is being affected by higher frequencies. Then there's fatigue. We're talking that deep, almost unshakable tiredness that can hit at random times, leaving you wondering where your energy went, even if you've had a full night's sleep. But it's not just any fatigue. It feels different, like your body is absorbing new frequencies and your cells are processing them in ways they haven't before. It can be frustrating because it seems like no matter what you do, you just can't shake that sense of exhaustion. But it doesn't stop there. Another common symptom people experience is restlessness. You might feel like you have this surge of energy, but at the same time, you're unsure what to do with it. It's like your body and mind are out of sync. You might feel a heightened need to move, to express, to create, but there's no clear direction, and that can leave you feeling unsettled. You might also experience strange sleep patterns, where you're either waking up in the middle of the night or unable to fall asleep at all, even though you're physically exhausted. Speaking of sleep, have you noticed any unusual bursts of creativity recently? If you've been feeling inspired out of nowhere or suddenly found yourself working on projects or ideas that you didn't even know you were passionate about, you're tapping into one of the higher vibrations that this energetic shift brings. When our energy aligns with the Earth's frequency, it can open up portals to deeper creativity and new ways of thinking. These bursts are subtle, but they can be incredibly impactful, pushing us to explore new passions and skills. But of course, the physical signs are only one part of the picture. Let's talk about the emotional shifts that many of us are experiencing. This is where things can start to feel intense. You might find that your mood swings are unpredictable. One moment you're feeling elated, and the next you're suddenly down, unsure why. It's like an emotional roller coaster, and the highs and lows seem to come out of nowhere. These mood swings aren't random. They're a reflection of the emotional energy clearing out within you. This shift can prompt deep emotional releases, especially if there's stuff you've been holding on to for a long time, whether it's old wounds, past regrets, or hidden fears. On top of that, you may be having sudden insights into your personal life challenges. You might have an aha moment where everything just clicks and you finally understand something that's been weighing on you. These realizations might come in quiet moments, like when you're in the shower or while you're lying in bed at night. It's like your subconscious is catching up with what your soul has been trying to tell you. It can be both exciting and overwhelming at the same time, but that's part of the process. These emotional shifts are helping you clear out old patterns to make space for something better. And for some of us, these energetic shifts are actually catalyzing a full-on spiritual awakening. If you're watching this and you've found yourself questioning everything about your life, your purpose, your beliefs, or even your relationships, you could be undergoing a spiritual awakening. These awakenings can look different for everyone, but one thing is clear. They often come with a sense of deep introspection. You might suddenly feel called to meditate more, or to spend time in nature, just trying to connect to something bigger than yourself. Some people even report feeling a heightened sense of connection to the universe, to other people, or to the earth itself. It's as if the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thinner than usual, and you're being guided toward a deeper sense of truth. It's like you're waking up to your own soul's calling, which can be both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. If any of these things resonate with you, whether it's the ear-ringing, restlessness, creative bursts, emotional shifts, or the spiritual awakenings, then you're most likely feeling the effects of this Power 23 shift. The Earth's frequency is adjusting, and with it, we're being called to adjust too. These changes are subtle, and they often come in waves, but they're real, and they're impactful. So I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling any of these symptoms? Maybe it's a sudden mood swing, or perhaps your sleep patterns are all over the place, or maybe you felt a surge of creativity or had a personal breakthrough you didn't see coming. Whatever it is, leave a comment below and share your experience. I want to hear how this energy is showing up in your life. And remember, you're not alone in this. We're all in this energetic shift together. So don't be afraid to reach out, because chances are someone else out there is feeling the exact same way. So now that we've explored how the Power 23 energy is showing up in your life, let's dive into some practical ways you can work with this energy and align yourself with the shifts happening right now. This is where the real magic happens, when you consciously tune in and find ways to flow with these energies instead of fighting against them. Whether you're feeling energized or completely wiped out, there are simple practices you can do to support your body and mind during this transition. So, let's get into some actionable tips to help you ride this wave of energy. One of the most effective ways to align with these shifts is through meditation. I know meditation might sound like an obvious suggestion, but there's a reason it's been practiced for thousands of years. When the energy around us is shifting, our minds can get scattered and overstimulated. Meditation helps us tune in to the quieter, subtler frequencies so we can be more in sync with the Earth's vibrations. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind and body. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Focus on your breath, let your thoughts float by, and connect with your inner self. If you're new to meditation, start with guided meditations designed to help you ground and reconnect. Another great practice is grounding, or as some people call it, earthing. This is all about connecting directly with the energy of the earth by walking barefoot on natural surfaces like grass, sand, or soil. Why? Because when we make direct contact with the earth, we're helping to recalibrate our own electromagnetic field, which is constantly interacting with the planet's frequencies. It's like plugging yourself into a charger and recharging your battery. Grounding can also help alleviate the physical symptoms of energy overload, like dizziness, fatigue, or that spaced-out feeling. If you're someone who likes to work with crystals, this is a great time to bring out some healing stones that can help balance the energy shifts. Crystals like amethyst, clear quartz, and selenite are particularly good for amplifying your energy and connecting to higher frequencies. You can keep them nearby, wear them as jewelry, or even meditate with them in your hands. They can serve as conduits for the energy you're experiencing, helping to harmonize your body and mind. Another helpful practice to incorporate is journaling. Sometimes, when we feel like we're riding an emotional roller coaster, putting our thoughts and feelings down on paper is the perfect way to release and process what's going on internally. Write about anything that's coming up for you. whether it's questions you have, emotions you're feeling, or insights you've gained from the shifts. Journaling allows you to reflect on your personal journey, track the changes in your energy, and gain clarity on what this period of transformation is teaching you. It's like a mirror that reflects your inner world, and by putting it into words, you can understand your own experiences more deeply. Let's also talk about energy management. With these heightened frequencies, your energy reserves might feel drained one day and on fire the next. It's important to find a balance that works for you. One of the easiest ways to manage your energy is through deep breathing exercises. Try inhaling slowly for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. This practice helps regulate your nervous system and brings you back into balance when you feel overwhelmed or overstimulated. You can also try yoga or Tai Chi, which are both fantastic ways to move energy through your body gently. These practices help harmonize your physical energy with your spiritual and emotional energy, leaving you feeling centered and grounded. Spending time in nature is another powerful way to manage your energy. Nature has an incredible way of balancing us. The sounds, the sights, the smells, it all has a calming, resetting effect. Take a walk in the woods, sit by the ocean, or just step outside for a few minutes of fresh air. Nature connects us to the natural rhythms of the earth, which can help you stay aligned with the shifts happening right now. Now let's talk about your mindset during this period of heightened energy. It's easy to get caught up in resistance when things feel intense or confusing. But remember, change is happening whether we resist it or not, and the more we embrace it, the easier the process becomes. Mindfulness is key here, being present and acknowledging the shifts, rather than reacting with fear or frustration. Embrace the change. It's an opportunity for growth, personal transformation, and spiritual development. Instead of asking yourself, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Shifting your perspective in this way allows you to see these challenges not as obstacles, but as invitations for growth. Now that we've covered some practical tips, let's dive into something a little deeper: visualization. This is a powerful tool that can help you align with the Earth's frequencies and tap into your own energy flow. So, if you're in a place where you can relax and close your eyes, take a moment and let's walk through this together. First, take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and exhale slowly. Do that a few more times until you feel calm and centered. Imagine yourself standing on a beautiful, vibrant patch of earth, a grassy field, a peaceful forest, or a sandy beach. Picture the ground beneath you, solid and supportive. Now, visualize roots growing from the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the earth, connecting you to the planet's energy. Feel the energy of the earth rising through those roots, moving into your body, filling you with warmth, balance, and peace. With every inhale, feel yourself becoming more connected, more grounded. With every exhale, release any tension or stress that no longer serves you. Let the Earth's energy harmonize with yours, and know that you are a part of something much bigger than yourself. Take a few more deep breaths, feeling the flow of energy between you and the Earth. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment, carrying that sense of grounding and alignment with you throughout your day. As we move forward through these changes, it's important to consider the bigger picture. Could this Power 23 shift be part of a larger, ongoing energetic transformation in the world? Many spiritual teachers believe that what we're experiencing now is connected to larger cosmic events like astrological alignments or even shifts in collective consciousness. It's possible that this energy surge is part of a global wave of awakening, where millions of people around the world are tuning in to the same frequency, experiencing similar shifts, and collectively raising their vibration. And looking back at history, there are parallels. Ancient civilizations, spiritual movements, and major shifts in consciousness have often coincided with changes in the Earth's energetic patterns. Could we be at the beginning of another cycle where humanity is undergoing a massive collective transformation? The potential for a global ascension, where we move toward a higher level of awareness and spiritual connection, is more possible than ever. So, as you go through this period of personal transformation, ask yourself, what might this time be calling you to change, both personally and collectively? What could be the potential of a world where millions of people are awakening together? It's a powerful thought, and the changes we're experiencing now could very well be leading us to a future where humanity is more connected, more conscious, and more in harmony with the Earth than ever before. Take a moment to reflect on that. So, let's quickly recap everything we've covered today. We've explored the Schumann Resonance, the Earth's natural frequency, and how the recent Power 23 shift is playing a significant role in our lives right now. From the physical sensations like ear ringing, fatigue, and strange sleep patterns, to emotional shifts such as mood swings and sudden personal breakthroughs, it's clear that these energetic changes are affecting us on many levels. But it's not just about feeling off. It's about understanding that these shifts are part of something much bigger, a collective awakening and transformation. We've also discussed some practical ways to navigate these changes, whether it's through meditation, grounding, crystal work, or simple practices like deep breathing and spending time in nature. Each of these tools helps us stay in harmony with the Earth's energy and align ourselves with this powerful shift. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Are you feeling any of these shifts? Have you noticed physical or emotional changes in yourself lately? How are you navigating this new wave of energy? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts and experiences. I'm sure others are going through the same thing, and your insights might help someone else feel more connected. Remember, even though these energetic shifts can feel intense at times, they are part of a much larger process of personal and collective evolution. We're all in this together, and every adjustment we make is bringing us closer to a higher level of awareness and transformation. So, keep tuning in to your own energy, stay grounded, and trust that you're exactly where you need to be. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I've got plenty more content coming on spiritual topics like this one, and you won't want to miss it. In the next video, we'll dive into even more ways to harness the power of your own energy. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.